There's something magnetic about a woman who effortlessly commands respect without saying a word. It's not about flashy gestures or loud statements. It's the quiet confidence that leaves an unforgettable mark. Your smallest actions can reveal the most about your inner strength and class. And these subtle signs speak volumes. True class isn't something you flaunt. It's something you embody through small, intentional behaviors that create a lasting impression. We're diving into the 7 behaviors that signal you're a woman of class, each of them proven by psychology and lived wisdom. Ready to unlock these powerful traits? Let's go. Listening more than you speak. We've all seen it. Those women who don't need to shout for attention, yet their presence fills the room. What's their secret? It's not about how loud you are, it's about how well you listen. So many of us feel this pressure to speak up, to make our voices heard over others. But often, the most powerful women are the ones who listen more than they speak. The problem is, most women feel compelled to dominate conversations, interrupting or pushing their opinions in a way that creates noise, but no depth. It's almost as if they're not talking, they're losing out. But that couldn't be further from the truth. What to do instead? Cultivate the art of active listening. Silence isn't an empty space. It's where respect and connection are born. People are naturally drawn to those who listen more than they speak because they exude empathy, thoughtfulness, and patience. Imagine how your relationships, whether personal or professional, could change just by being the one who listens. The power of listening is immeasurable. It fosters trust, creates deeper connections, and ultimately establishes you as someone others genuinely value. Listening isn't just about staying quiet, it's about making people feel heard, understood, and respected. And that, my friend, is one of the most powerful things you can do. Using nonverbal signals to command respect. Let's talk about body language, because the way you stand, the way you hold yourself, can say more than words ever will. Many women try to command respect by using exaggerated body language, flailing arms, stiff posture, and avoiding eye contact. This often signals discomfort or insecurity, which defeats the purpose. What to do instead? Use posture, eye contact, and gestures to project confidence. Stand tall, make deliberate eye contact, and speak with composure. It doesn't have to be flashy. In fact, the less you try to show off, the more others are drawn to you. People instinctively trust those who move with confidence and grace. It's not about showing off, it's about radiating calm, quiet authority. Research has shown that people who use controlled nonverbal cues tend to be viewed as more authoritative and reliable. This doesn't just work in the workplace. It's equally powerful in personal settings. It's a powerful way to command respect without uttering a single syllable. You see, your posture, eye contact, and gestures speak volumes about who you are before you even say a word. When you project confidence, others will naturally look to you for leadership, guidance, and respect. Remembering and identifying with people by their names. There's a simple thing you can do that makes a huge impact: remembering someone's name. So many women fail to use people's names in conversation, and it often comes off as indifference. The problem is, when you don't acknowledge someone's name, it can feel like they're just another face in the crowd, not someone you genuinely care about. What to do instead? Make it a habit to remember people's names and use them. It signals respect and recognition. Studies show that people feel more valued when their name is used. It builds trust and creates a personal connection, which is a cornerstone of class. It's a simple act that can have a profound effect on your relationships, whether in your personal life or at work. Think about it. When someone remembers your name, it makes you feel seen, heard, and valued. It's the mark of someone who pays attention to the details and cares about the person standing before them. So, start using names in conversations. It doesn't matter whether it's your boss, your colleague, or even the person you bump into at the coffee shop. Using someone's name fosters connection, and connection is key to building respect and class. Not acting desperate for external validation. We've all been there, right? Looking for reassurance, waiting for compliments, constantly seeking approval. It's normal, but it can diminish your self-worth and make you appear insecure, lowering your status in the eyes of others. It creates a dependency on others to define your value, which can be draining. What to do instead? Develop internal validation. Believe in your worth without needing constant approval. Confidence in your own achievements, whether it's your career, your appearance, or your talents, will naturally elevate your class. When you no longer need validation from others, you stand taller, more assured. Studies show that women who are less reliant on external validation are seen as more competent and better at leadership. You command greater respect when you don't need to seek it. People respect the woman who knows her worth without needing anyone to tell her. So shift your mindset. When you feel secure in yourself, others will recognize that strength and gravitate towards you. You're not relying on others to tell you that you matter. You already know, and that's one of the ultimate signs of class. embodying a soft but firm voice tone. When it comes to your voice, how you speak says a lot about you. If your tone is shrill or overly loud, it can make you appear unbalanced, desperate for attention. That's not the image you want to project. People may start tuning you out, dismissing your message rather than absorbing it. What to do instead? Cultivate a balanced, soft, yet firm voice. Speak clearly and calmly, with self-assurance and poise. This tone communicates confidence without aggression. People tend to respond better to voices that project calm authority. A well-modulated voice signals that you are someone to be respected, someone who carries themselves with control and class. A sharp, high-pitched voice might demand attention, but it often does so in a way that turns people off. A soft yet firm voice, on the other hand, invites people to listen and respect your words. Psychology shows that people who use this tone are perceived as more authoritative and competent. So next time you speak, remember, how you say something is just as important as what you say. Handling criticism with quiet grace. Let's face it, criticism stings. No one enjoys it, but how you handle it speaks volumes about your class. So many women react defensively to criticism, getting upset or responding emotionally. It's a natural instinct, but it doesn't reflect the grace of a woman with true class. What to do instead? Accept criticism with poise, thank the person for their feedback, and reflect on it. Responding calmly shows maturity and self-control. This doesn't mean you have to agree with the criticism, but how you handle it will set you apart. Psychology proves that those who handle criticism gracefully are seen as more competent, resilient, and composed. People are more likely to respect you when they see you handle tough situations with grace. In the workplace, this is crucial. It shows that you're level-headed and capable of maintaining control under pressure. When you receive criticism, take a deep breath, listen, and respond with composure. This simple act demonstrates your emotional intelligence and enhances your class. Being genuinely happy for others. It's all too easy to feel jealous or resentful when someone else succeeds, but envy only diminishes you. It weakens your presence and makes you seem small. What to do instead? Celebrate the achievements of others with genuine happiness. When you embrace an abundant mindset, one that believes there's enough success for everyone, you exude confidence and warmth. Research shows that women who express happiness for others are perceived as emotionally intelligent and secure, which builds stronger, more positive relationships. It shows that you're comfortable with yourself and truly happy for those around you. This doesn't mean you should downplay your own accomplishments, but rather that you embrace the joy of others' victories. It strengthens your own confidence when you celebrate others with sincerity, and that's a mark of real class. When you're truly happy for others, it reflects that you have an abundance mentality. You're secure enough to celebrate their success without feeling threatened. Bonus point, create intentional silence in conversations. Here's a secret. Silence can be just as powerful as speech. We live in a world where we often feel the need to fill every moment with words, but silence is an underrated tool in your arsenal. What to do instead? Create intentional pauses in conversation. Silence isn't awkward, it's commanding. It allows your words to land, gives others space to reflect, and shows that you're deliberate in your speech. Psychology shows that the use of silence in conversation signals authority and control. People listen more intently when there's space between your words. It gives weight to what you say and shows that you're not rushing to fill the air with noise. Studies have found that women who use silence strategically are perceived as more poised and insightful. You don't have to dominate every conversation with constant chatter. Let your silence speak for you. All of these small behaviors build a foundation of class, respect, and influence. Implementing them will elevate your social presence and increase your impact in both personal and professional environments. As a thank you for watching until the end, leave a quick comment like, "I'm ready to embrace true class," and make sure to like, subscribe, and share this video. We value you as part of our community, and we'll see you again tomorrow. Thanks for watching.